What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, what do we got to talk about? We got to talk about Solo, the box office fallout, the Disney Shield media. They are circling their wagons. They are screaming. They are crying. They are making excuses. They can't get a grip on reality, smacking them in the face. And it is a beautiful disaster to witness. My goodness, my goodness. So, Solo is a failure at the box office. Solo is a massive failure domestically and worldwide overseas. There's no other way to spin it, but the Disney shills are out there spinning left and right. So now, many of you that have watched this channel for a few months now, leading into Solo, I said many times, hey, if I'm wrong about what I'm saying with my feelings on the Star Wars fandom, on the feelings on The Last Jedi, because I said that The Last Jedi broke the Star Wars fandom, and I felt that the fans were going to resist against Kathleen Kennedy and her identity politics and her social justice warrior pandering, and they were going to send a message with Solo. But I did say, if I'm wrong, I will get on this channel and I will own the fact that I was wrong. I will own my mistakes, because that's what you're supposed to do as a grown-ass man. When you're wrong, then you admit it. There's nothing wrong with admitting you made a mistake. I don't know why people are so scared of admitting they make mistakes. It's not a big deal. It's nothing. We are all humans. None of us are perfect. None of us can foresee the future. We can only take in the information that we have and make our best guesstimate. Now, I was clearly right, along with many of you. I don't deserve credit for being the only person, because there are thousands, millions of us probably that had the same feelings as me. I just happen to have a platform here on YouTube, so I'll probably get a little more credit, but the reality of it is many of us were right, and many of you are who helped me understand what was going on. So it's a mutual thing here, so I appreciate that. But during this process of us making our voice heard, we were accused of a lot of things within the mainstream media and the pro-Disney crowd and the pro-Star Wars crowd. And again, I'm a Disney fan, but still, I can call it like it is. We were called racist, sexist. We've all heard that one. At this point, it's almost a compliment in 2018 to be called a racist or a sexist, because it probably means that you're saying or doing something that is making people uncomfortable, so they result to the stupid name-calling that they do. And again, I'm not above name-calling. I do it all the damn time. But the racist, sexist, stupid stuff is getting old. But then they were trying to say, oh, all you boycotters, all you people that aren't going to see Solo, you're not going to make a difference. You don't have a voice. Nobody is listening to you. You are insignificant. You don't matter. You are so insignificant. You are going to be crying in your mom's basement because nobody cares about what you think. And they just dismissed all of the boycott talk, all of the resistance talk, all of the rebellion talk. They dismissed it. We didn't matter. We didn't matter. Now again, for the effing record, I never called for a boycott. You mother Fs cannot figure this out apparently. Never called for a boycott. I simply said, I'm not going to see the movie, but I support your right to go see it if that's what you choose to do, because you can do whatever the hell you want with your money, as can I. But if enough individual people come together to make their voice heard, then we can make a difference, and enough individual people did come together. But we were told we didn't matter. We were told that we would never ever make a dent because Disney is so big and so successful and Star Wars is bulletproof. Now that the facts have smacked them in the face with reality, now what are they doing? Unlike I said I would do if I was wrong, unlike that, they are not owning their mistakes. They are trying to scramble to find new excuses and new reasons why this has happened. Some of them are so confused. Huh, how did this happen? How did this happen? Well, if you're asking that question, then you've been in a bubble for the past 6 months, and some more even longer than that, because many of you were calling Disney out longer than me. I'm a fan of Disney. I loved the new Star Wars when it first came out. And it took me a little longer than some. Some of you were on this before me. But it definitely since The Last Jedi, it's been very obvious what's going on. It's been very obvious. If you haven't seen the obviousness of it in the past 6 months, then you have been in a bubble. A absolute crazy social justice warrior bubble, and there's nothing I can do to help you with that. So what are the new excuses now? Now they're saying we're not real Star Wars fans, that we've heard it. We've hurt Ron Howard's paycheck, and we're hurting the actors involved. And they can't believe we would do something like this. And they hold us responsible now, and they're so angry at us. So do we either don't have a voice and we don't have any power and we're insignificant, or we have the power to make change and influence? Which is it? Make up your minds. And then there are the people that are claiming that now because it's a good Star Wars movie, we are hurting the future of good, potentially more good Star Wars movies. That is such a misguided direction. I can't even understand what type of person comes to that conclusion. All right, number one, I don't know if Solo's good or not, and I really don't care. I'm looking at the bigger picture right now, and yes, I do want good Star Wars movies, and in my opinion, which is all I'm worried about, which is all I can control, in my opinion, as long as Kathleen Kennedy is in power at Lucasfilm, and as long as Kathleen Kennedy feels like she can push her social justice warrior and political narrative into Star Wars, I don't feel that that's going to be good for the future of Star Wars. Whether you agree or disagree is irrelevant. That's my opinion. And based on my opinion, I've decided to act as an individual to force change if that's what can happen. And clearly, more people agree with me than agree with you. And that is the difference in perspectives here. I was willing to accept that people would not agree with me. And if enough people didn't agree with me, I was willing to accept I was wrong. But instead, people are pandering, people are doubling down, people are trying to find any excuse they can because their bubble has been popped. That protective bubble that you have surrounded yourself in, where only people that agree with you and the things you say has protected you from the real world. And this happens a lot in 2018 now. But Kathleen Kennedy is learning the hard way that social justice warriors, they don't go to movies. They don't buy toys. They're not going to go to your Star Wars conventions and sleep on concrete floors just to see 2 minutes of footage for the next movie. They aren't going to do that because they don't care about anything. They have no soul. They have no foundation. They are not fans of anything. All social justice warriors do is they look for the next victim to infect their poison into. That is what they do. That is what they live for. And as soon as they inject that poison into the prey that they're looking for, they move on to the next victim and they leave the old one to die because they don't care. This is Ghostbusters 2016 all over again. They are not going to support your product. They never have, they never will. Yet these companies continue to try to pander to them because they're so worried about their PC points. So, all of you Disney shill sites, all of you pro The Last Jedi people that have had your protective bubble burst, I apologize that you have decided to put yourself in a world that nobody else gives you the truth. That's your own fault. But now it's time for you to just own it. Own the fact that you were wrong. You looked at this situation and you missed the ball. You missed it all. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with messing something up, missing something, being wrong. The problem here is when you know you're wrong, yet you're failing to admit it and own it, and you just continue to move the goalpost. Oh, well, we're going to change the rules now. We're going to change the rules. We're going to start calling you a different set of names now. We're going to accuse you of a different set of things now. No, just own it. Own it. Star Wars fans are pissed off. The identity politics have pissed us off, and we have made a stand. We as individuals came together and we made a stand, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. All you can do is find enough people if they support what you want, and then you guys can make your own stand. Go see Solo 20 times. Again, I don't give a shit if you go see Solo multiple times to offset me and anybody else who didn't go see it. I really don't care. Put your money where your mouth is. And if you feel that strongly about it, then double down. Go see it twice. Go see it 3 times. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. But stop changing the rules. Stop moving the goalpost. That's what's pissing me off right now, because none of you are owning your mistakes. You all called us names. You all said we didn't matter. You all said that we were fighting a losing battle, fighting a lost cause. This is what it feels like to be the rebellion. We are doubted. Okay? We are not good enough. We don't have the power. We will never make a dent in the armor. Well, guess what? We just blew up the first Death Star, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there's a lot more work to happen, and there's a lot more work to be done, and we will continue to do that. And the more you doubt us, the more powerful we will become. So, as we end this video, I want to highlight a few things. Now, a few days ago on one of my live streams, the super chat was exploding. It blew my mind, and I do try to do a live stream every day at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. The super chat just exploded. It was unbelievable, and I'm so humbled and thankful for it. During that live stream, and the super chat was just going wild. I decided, look guys, if you guys are going to support us like this in this way with the super chat, I want to give back. So I announced during the live stream I was going to start giving Geeks and Gamers t-shirts away. So I'm ready to announce the winners of these live stream giveaways. So what I said is I was going to pick 2 super chat winners and give them t-shirts, and then one person could comment on the community tab with your favorite Star Wars character, and I would pick one of you. So the first winner is England DG. England DG gave a $50 super chat, and no, this is not based off money. I don't care if you give $1, $5, $10, $150. Everybody gets the same consideration. I just took a few of the super chats that stood out to me, and it was a lot easier than to try to take them all, put a number attached to them, and pull it out of a hat. There was a lot. So England DG, congratulations. The next one is Porkins with a $5 super chat, and this one stood out to me because it made me laugh. And he said, I'm sick and tired of them putting chemicals in the water that turn the frickin' Jawas gay. And that is obviously a play on Alex Jones and his Turn the Frickin' Frogs Gay. And if you are not familiar with that, please do a YouTube search of Alex Jones Frogs Gay and enjoy the comedy gold that it is. And then I said comment on the community tab with your favorite Star Wars character. I decided instead of giving 1 shirt away, I'm going to give 2 shirts away on that one. So here are our winners, Nick B. And Nick B said Lando is his favorite character before he butt-effed the Cloud City ice cream machine. Jesus, that is so funny. And Lisa Holland, which I thought this was gold. I know I'm a female and I shouldn't like Luke Skywalker as I can't relate to him, but Luke will always be my favorite. So congratulations to all of you. This is the Geeks and Gamers t-shirt that you will be winning. So what I need you to do, that's the back, this is the front. What I need you all to do is email me at jeremy@geeksandgamers.com. I will need your size that you want, and I will need your mailing address. And then the other piece of housekeeping is the last straw. This broken fandom, Star Wars The Last Straw. Obviously, we had some hiccups with Custom Ink, so they were not allowing us to sell those because they felt it was too close to the copyright. We disagree with that, but we're going to be selling those through our Etsy shop, where our Geeks and Gamers shirts are also available. Give me a few days on that. We're still working on that. And then, again, contact Custom Ink. We have emailed all of you, and we have tried to let you know that you need to get your refund. They will give you a full refund. That will not be a problem at all. I apologize for the inconvenience on that. Other than that, so many new subscribers. Thank you all for joining Geeks and Gamers. I welcome you all. Again, live stream at 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to be traveling a lot this week, so some of my schedule is going to be kind of crazy. I'm going to be vlogging from the road and doing a lot of videos like that, so I look forward to seeing you all from the road. I'm going to be traveling a lot for the next month, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of sightseeing and things like that, so just thank you guys so much. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you tonight for the live stream. Talk to you later.